Albert Einstein famously remarked in a conversation with Werner Heisenberg, he said, in the West, we have built a beautiful ship and it has all the comforts, but it lacks one thing, and it's a compass. That's why it doesn't know where it's going. This is the paradox of our time, propounded by the Dalai Lama when he said, we have wider freeways but narrower viewpoints. We have taller buildings but shorter tempers. Will Smith said, we spend money we haven't earned on things we don't need to impress people we don't like. It's phenomenal how the same technology that brings us close to those who are far away takes us far away from people that are actually close to us. 30 billion WhatsApp messages are sent per day, but 48% of people say that they feel lonely in general. The paradox of our time is that we have more degree but less sense, more knowledge but less judgment, more experts but less solution. It was Martin Luther King who said that the irony of our time is that we have guided missiles but misguided men. Have you ever found it perplexing that we have all the way to the moon and back but still struggle to start a conversation with a person across the road or across the train? Do we actually think of this as a paradox? Is it that this paradox that actually makes the media interesting, the TV interesting, journalism interesting, and the politics interesting? It is the paradox that we actually feed on, what we live on, what we talk and discuss in our circle. Doesn't it seem that while we have tried to clean up the air but polluted our own souls, we have split the atoms but not our prejudice, and we are living for higher income but low morale? So I am hearing you ask this: do we bring a change? How? How do we dissect this paradox that exists in our lives? As we should do, it should start by each of us by pressing the pause button, pressing reset, and then pressing play again, taking a moment to severe the consequence of the things, of the implications that a misplaced word, an unnecessary argument that we all knew that we didn't have to have, to speak to someone in a different tone, in a different voice, in a different empathy, with a different perspection, to really account them for what they are, just to really to connect to people on a different scale. This thinking out loud started from Albert Einstein. I'll track it back to him. He said that the problems we have now cannot be solved by the same thinkings we had when we created the problem. So actually, we need to research alternative technology, alternative thinking. We need to dig into those ancient books of wisdom. We need to grasp the instrument of anything written in those cursed pages that are actually reveal more knowledge and wisdom of how we can transform an experience of life. Otherwise, according to today's paradox, every step we take forward, we take 3 steps backward via the anonymous name.